How do you get more clients and get more clients at premium pricing? Well, you differentiate yourself. You tell the market why you're better. Typically, when I'm having this conversation, people get it conceptually, right? Like you get, okay, like I get being different actually helps. You know, there's things like brands. We kind of know this intuitively. So I talk about it. People say, yeah. And I say, okay, like, so what makes you different? And it's something like, well, we answer our phones live, or, you know, we've got local boots on the ground because we're local in the market, or we've got great response time, or, you know, we've got like a really stellar, you know, tech stack that we use to protect our clients and take care of our clients. And listen, all of those things are great, but they aren't differentiators. You know how I know? Because I just said the same thing that you may be saying. And that means so many other people are saying the same thing that it isn't different anymore, if it ever was. So what is different if it's not those things? Like that may be the question that you're asking. Like, what do you mean, right? Like, how do I find what makes us different? How do I find the unique selling points, right? The things that we can lean into in our marketing and our sales that allow us to say, see, we are not fully commoditized. We are different. And because we're different, we are better. How do we do that? Right? There's an example in the marketplace outside of the IT space right now that I think is an excellent example of brilliant strategy, right? Like 3 different companies who have, in my view, effectively identified what their unique selling points are and then gone out and spent a lot of money to make sure that we know what those are. Now, those 3 brands are Hilton, Vrbo, VRBO, is what I thought it used to be until I saw the ads, and Airbnb. These 3 companies on the surface are basically companies that you pay to find a place to sleep, right? When you're on business trips or you're on vacation, at the end of the day, like all of them basically provide a place for you to stay. If that's the only thing that I think separates them, then obviously I'm probably going to look up the area that I'm going to and I'm going to look at the different options and I'm just going to pick the cheapest one, right? Like that's the natural buying process if I don't understand the differentiators. Now, what they've done is said, nope, this is our strength, right? And we are going to basically attack. Like we're going on the attack. We're going to differentiate ourselves to the market. We're going to tell them why we're different and we're going to tell them why we're better. And then the competitor does it. And then the competitor does it, right? So Airbnb kind of fired the first shot here and went after the hotel industry and said, hey, we are better because of this. Hilton responded very well, might I add. Their ad rebutted that, right? And didn't say they're wrong. It said, well, here's our space in the market. And then Vrbo, who I think actually had the hardest job. These 2 had already carved out space in the market and said, this is how we're different. And they had to then go in and say, well, shit, how are we different and not the same as those 2?